Bum, 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 bum. Thanks, Burke. Good enthusiasm for a Friday afternoon. It's Friday. It's Friday. It's Friday. Friday is the last day of the week before the weekend, right? Friday is the last day of the week before the weekend, right? I know that. So when does your weekend start? Today, which makes Thursday Friday. You get 2 Saturdays now. It's perfect logic. How is it not? Really? God sat down 4.6 billion years ago and invented Thursday using the name of a god from another civilization that... Oh, okay. Silly me. All right. It had nothing to... Yeah, you got me. No, you didn't. You couldn't have been more wrong. But that's okay. I let you think that because in North America, I'm not allowed to hurt your precious self-esteem. No, I can't. Your self-esteem is more important than your actual ability. That's why we tell all of you that you can be anything you want.
But you didn't hear from him.
I wanted to be the first teacher on the first spaceship that put us in suspended animation and sent us to another star, where I would wake up 500 years from now and be the teacher at the school on our new colony. That's what I wanted. Honest to goodness. That was my honest to goodness dream. Did it? I also wanted to play rugby for Canada. Did it? Really? That's nice of you to think so, Heyman, but no, it did not happen. I do too. All right, let's get to math. I agree with you completely. This was already supposed to be done, so somebody has an answer here for me, yeah?
Yeah.
What is it? 12? Oh, we've got intrigue. Is it 12 or is it 10? Should they arm wrestle for it? I wouldn't either, because what if Ayaka won? What if Ayaka won? You don't know what you wrote? What's the answer, Ayaka?
10 root 2, negative 2 root 1.
Any corroboration? Corroboration is a $5 word for any agreement. It's Heyman approved. It's actually right. Why are you being surprised? You're right. Why? You got it right. What's B?
It's 12, the root 2 and minus 6.
12 root 2 minus 6.
I'm ready.
Minus 6 what? Root 7, okay.
And, can you see?
Plus 5 root 7 plus 35 root 2.
Yeah.
Plus 35 root 2. Is that done?
Yeah, oh no.
Of course not.
And the answer is 47
7,
root
7.
2.
Right. 2, 2. So what's the actual answer?
So 47 root 2 negative root 7.
Minus root 7.
Scrap it.
12 plus 35.
Oh, 30.
I got 35 root 2s and 12 root 2s.
You just try to play with you.
No. Damaris isn't like that. She doesn't piss around. We good? All right. Oh, what's weird about C? Ooh. Oh, by the way, here, last day of summer today. Today is the last day of summer. Fall starts tomorrow. Yes, it is. Okay. You're welcome to not believe it. I don't believe that anybody could be so ignorant as to not know that fall doesn't start tomorrow. And yet, here we are. So am I. Look at how uptight you're getting. Eh? What is C? Cube roots. Does anything else change? No. So what's the final answer? 17 cube root 4. Nice. Oh my good gravy.
I know this one.
This is a toughie. But I highlighted it for you so you could not be concerned. Do I need to go over this one? I'm betting I do. Do I? Who has an answer?
Me.
What is it?
Ayaka.
It's whatever Ayaka wrote.
Wait, I just do 15 since you or something.
What is it, Ayaka?
12 cube root 6 plus.
Yeah, 12 cube root 6 plus.
Plus
9 cube root 6 over 4.
6 over 4.
that?
Yeah, that.
Are you happy with that?
That's wrong.
And,
Damaris? If this is right, can you go further? Of course. Why?
because the 6 is the same.
Yeah. So, but this is really over 1, yeah? Now, I'm not saying this is right or not. So what would you do to make this work? You'd make that 4 and make that 48 and add them, yes?
Yes, sir.
And you would get 57 cube root 6 over 4.
That's what I thought.
Annie, you sound just like Marge Simpson. Mm-hmm. Okay, I don't know if that's right, so let's have a quick look.
It is right.
Well, let's just check.
I'm always right.
So this right here is 8 times 6, right? What's the cube root of 8? 2. So that's 18 cube root 6 over 2, correct? Plus 162 is 27 times 3. What's the cube root of 27? 3. So that becomes 9 cube root 3 over 4, right? Minus 750 is what? 125 times 6, yeah? What's the cube root of 125? 5. So that's 15 cube root 6. Agreed? Over 5. Everyone cool? Okay. What if that can go together?
Just the 15
The cube root 6's can go together, right? But if they're going to go together, what do I have to do with that and that? I got to do a common denominator, don't I? Yeah, I was just going to get to that too, Anna. It's okay. That's why I ask you guys, because everybody else is like, common denominator, and you're like, but what about... And that's cool, because it's another way to do it, right? Anna is saying, well, couldn't you deal with 18 and 2 and 15 and 5? Would that be okay? Would it matter? No, not as long as you do all your arithmetic, yes? Who decides which arithmetic to do? You do, right? So, if I was going to do the first way, I would give all of these a common denominator of what? I would give all of these the common denominator of what? If you're going to do it, that's what she said. At least have it make sense. Right? Like, honestly. Right? No, but it wasn't a good joke. See, Heyman, jokes are always welcome here when they're good. But see, that's what she said. Jokes have to work with the situation. They're always sexual in nature. So you cannot say that's what she, or you cannot say lowest common denominator. That's what she said. I don't know about you, but I'm a math teacher, and I don't find that at all sexy. So it doesn't work. It just isn't. Right? So, what is the lowest common denominator? 20.
Mr. Myers,
Yo.
you forgot. It's not root 3, it's root 6.
Where?
The middle one.
Oh, right. It's 27 times 6, not 27 times 3, idiot. Right. Oh, it's 27 times 6 to get 162.
Yeah.
6 times 20 is 120. 6 times 7 is 42. All right. So yeah, and add those up, but I can't until I get a common denominator. So that had to be times 10, yeah? So this is 180. That had to be times 5, so that's 45. That had to be times 4, so that's 60. Then I could add it all up, yes? That's one way I could do it. And then I would get 180 and 45 is 225 minus 60 is 165, right? Was I right? Was I right? 165? 165 cube root 6. And then what would you do here? Divide by what? 5 first, which would be 33 cube root 6 over 4. Can I go any further? No. Everybody with me? Now, if I did Anna's version of business, hey, Zorro, still trouble with that time, hey? Man, it's tough. I hope you don't decide to become a doctor or something, because that would be pretty bad. We need you to give this guy surgery at 12:30. I got you. He can wait. His heart will be fine. Don't worry about it. Sure. Because there's lots of math to be taught in the washroom. So this was 9 cube root 6 plus 9 cube root 6 over 4 and minus 3 cube root 6, yeah? Then I still need the common denominator, which is 4. So this would have had to be 12, this would have had to be 36, and then you would have added them up and still gotten 33. Yeah? Yeah. Yeah, sure, you'll betcha. Ooh, number 3A, what you got? What would I do to find the perimeter of a triangle? Sorny. You add it up, right? Can you add those up? Not until you simplify them. So it's what? When you add it all up, what do you get? Because all this simplifying is grade 10 stuff. I shouldn't need to show you how to do it. What is it? 10 root 7 plus 18 root 7 is absolutely correct. Plus 20 root 7, which is, of course, 48 root 7. Yay! What is it as an entire radical? It's a crazy big number. What is it?
I got
16,128? Under the root, yeah. So root 16,128. How'd you get that?
well, I squared
The 48 has to be under there, right?
I squared the 48.
48 is squared, and then you multiply that by 7. To get what again?
What I have written down is 6.
Well, you used your calculator to do 48 squared times 7, right? So what is it? You're not going to get that wrong. You know how to punch in stuff into your calculator.
Yeah, 16,128.
128. Excellent. What would the half perimeter be? Sure you do. It was 48 root 7s, yes? Well, you need half of that. So what is it? 24 root 7. Now, can you use this? Of course you can. It's the square root of what? S. What's S? 24 root 7 times S minus A. 24 root 7 minus, what's A? 10 root 7. Nice. Times 24 root 7 minus what? 18 root 7. Then what? 24 root 7 minus 20 root 7. 7. Right? 24 root 7. What's 24 minus 10? 14 root 7 times. What's 24 minus 18? 6 root 7. What's 24 minus 20? What's 24 minus 20? 4 root 7, yeah? Now, those are all multiplied, right? So, it's 24 times 14 times 6 times 4 times root 7 to what power? 4, because there's 4 root 7s. Right? Right? So, 24 times 14 times 16 times 4 is... Do I need to multiply all that out or should I leave it? You tell me. I should leave it. Why? What is that saying? I'm going to do a root, yeah? And isn't this already broken down? Okay. What is root 7 to the 4th power? 49. Why is it 49? Because it's root 7 times root 7, which is 7, times root 7, which is 7. 7 times 7 is 49. So this right here is 49. Now, 24 is what? No, we're breaking it down, dude. 6 times 4, right? You could do 8 times 3, but why is it better to do 4 and 6? Because I'm doing square roots, aren't I? Doesn't 4 have a square root? So 4 times 6, what's 14? 2 times 7, what's 6? 2 times 3, and then 2 times 2, and then 7 times 7. Are there groups under there? Where? What's the square root of 4? Out comes a 2. Is there another group? There's 2 2s, right? Or is there a 6 and a 6? So out comes a 6. Now they're gone. Is there another group of 2s? Right there. Out comes a 2. There's a 7. Out comes a 7. What did I leave under there? 2 and 7, which is what? 14. What do all those numbers do when they go out in front? Multiply. What's 2 times 6? What's 12 times 2? What's 24 times 7? 168. 168 root 14. Now, if I walked over there, Jazzcarn, would I see all this written out? Of course not. But are you able to do it? Of course you are. Right? Lucas, of course you can. Yeah? Yeah. Now, I am getting a belief in my head that maybe if I walked around page 36 might not be done. I'm getting that vibe. Not that I can read your minds or nothing, but I'm getting that vibe. Is that a correct vibe for me to be getting? I think it is. Great. 10 minutes, then we go on to our next thing. Go. To do page 36, because a lot of people don't have it done. If you do have it done, check it over and make sure you've done it right. That first one's real easy, because it's the exact same question you already did. Hey, wait a minute. Is the second one the same too? No, it's not. Phew. Just the first one. Go diddly-o. Who's got some big plans? Yeah, for your 3-day weekend. Going to Seattle, really? Nice. All the way to Seattle or only to the two Laylup outlet stores? Where are you going? Okay. Pardon me? We already did see. That was the very first one. But if you really need to, it's 2 times 49, 4 times 5, 9 times 2. So it's 7 root 2 minus 2 root 5 plus 3 root 2, which is 10 root 2 minus 2 root 5. Then that one. Go. What is it?
Negative 23 root 7 minus 11 root 6.
3 root 7 minus 11 root 6. Okay, sounds good to me. What's this one?
Negative 27
Negative 7 root
10.
10. That's it?
Yeah, that's it.
I know. What's this?
51 root 6.
51 root 6. Everybody happy with those? Everybody agree? Is Ayaka's math sound? Yes, we're happy? E, sure. That is 81 times 10, yeah? So out comes the 9, negative 27 root 10. That is 36 times 10, so out comes the 6, negative 36 root 10. That is 144 times 10, so out comes the 12, plus 36 root 10. Negative 36 plus 36 cancels, negative 27 root 10. Arlene, where is there a minus 3? Pardon me?
Oh, wait. Yeah,
D.
Isn't it minus 3 root 7?
I don't know. I listened to Ayaka. I asked all of you. Minus 3 root 7. Well, let's check. Would you agree, Ayaka, with their... No? All right. So, 252 is what? 12 root 7. 726 is negative 11 root 6. And that is negative 15 root 7. Right? What's 12 minus 15? Oh, okay. Simplest radical form. That is, of course, 64 times 2. That is 125 times 3. That is, can stay as 27. That is 125 times 2. That is 216 times 2. And that is 1,000 times 2. So that's 4 cube root 2 plus 15 cube root 3 minus 21 minus 10 cube root 2 minus 30 cube root 2 plus 80 cube root 2. So 4. Oh, the first one is 8. The cube root of 64 is 8. So that's 4 cube root 2 minus 10 is negative 6, minus 30 is negative 36, plus 80 is 44. 44 cube root 2 plus 15 cube root 3 minus 21. I think I did that pretty fast. Is that what people have?
Yes, sir.
Of course it is, because you all did it.
You just got every pulled up the top of the road special.
What?
I got you. He did. Yeah, he did. He started smiling.
The perimeter, of course, all you do is add those up. That is 2, no, I lie. That is 4 root 6 plus 4 root 3 plus 3 root, no, I lie, worst kind of lie, That is 6 root 3. So that is 4 root 6 plus 10 root 3. And you'd be done. Can everybody add and subtract fraction? Can everybody add and subtract radicals? What's the key? Same index and radicand. Right? How do you make sure they have the same index? You simplify as much as you can. Class is almost over. I haven't decided yet. I got to see how much is left in class. Nothing. Have a good long weekend. Don't do anything stupid. I want to see you all back here Monday.